So today we're going to find the area of a rectangle using the formula length times width. Here's a rectangle. The length is 3 and the width is 2. In order to find the area, all we have to do is multiply length times width. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to do it in a way that you can really see the unit squares, because area really means the inside units, and usually they're in square units or square centimeters, square feet, something like that. So if this length is 2 and this width is 3, I've got my unit squares right there. Now if you're thinking of an array, you could do 2 rows of 3, or you could think of 3 columns of 2. But one way or another, 3 times 2 equals 6. So I'm going to write that equation down there. Area, and the length is 3, the width is 2, and the area is 6 square units. I wanted to show you the square units because it's really important to actually see what you're doing when you're figuring out area. All right, let's try this one. We don't know the area of this rectangle. We know the length is 5. We know the width is 4. But this time, we're not going to use square units. We are just going to measure them. So 5 times 4, area we don't know yet, but we know the length is 5. We know the width is 4. And 5 times 4 equals 20. 20 square something. Okay, so that's area, length times width. But sometimes we come across a problem where you know the area, but you don't know one of the side lengths. So this lesson is here to show you how to find missing side lengths if you know the area. Area is length times width. So if area is length times width, then you can do a turnaround fact. What's the opposite of multiplication? The opposite of multiplication is division. So if length times width equals area, then you can change the equation. If you know the area, you can just divide it by one of the lengths of the sides to get the other length of the side. Area divided by length equals width, or area divided by width equals length. So for example, we're going to divide the area by a side length here. We know the area of this square or rectangle is 12. We know the width or the length is 6, but we don't know this missing side here. So you could think about it as a division equation or a multiplication equation. Length times width equals area, so 6 times whatever this length here equals 12. Okay, or you could think about it as a division problem. 12, which is the area, divided by this 6 length here will equal the width. Some kids think about it as multiplication and they just fill in the blank, and some kids are better at turning it into a division strategy. Either way, the answer is going to be 2. 6 times 2 equals 12, and 12 divided by 6 equals 2. So no matter which way you do it, your width becomes 2. Okay, let's try one more. This time, the area is 20, the length is 10, and we don't know the width. So again, you could think about it as a multiplication problem. 10 times something equals 20. Or you could think about it as a division problem. 20 divided by 10 equals something. And depending on you as a thinker and a learner, well, 10 times something equals, 2. And 20 divided by 10 equals 2. Okay, so the lesson today is, if you know the area and you know a length, you can find the width because you know the equation to find area. And the opposite of multiplication is division, so you just do a turnaround. Hope that helped.